everybody? Welcome to another edition of Box Seats. We back. Summer break is over. Time to get ready to get things cooking. Football's back. Basketball we talking about. Baseball's in full throttle. Listen, the show's back. We back. Anyway, let's get ready to get the show started. Let's ready to bring the fellas in. My man Howie Bell's up. Howie, how you doing, sir? How's everything?
What up, though? It's football season, baby. It's time. It's time, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Frank, we back, baby. Hey, man. Look here, brother. I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting for a long time. Let's get the show started.
Look like we ready to get back. I need white chocolate. Hit up D Jones. Let D Jones know we back. We back. My man Mo's in the building. Mo, what's happening? How you doing, sir?
Welcome back. Time to see we got around. Welcome back. I feel like Mr. Cartier. Welcome back, Carter.
We gonna need you to switch that background up. Next season over with. Let's go, baby.
No. When you got the ring, the season ain't never over till somebody else gets the ring.
It's over with.
I mean, you wouldn't know about that in the NFL, maybe in the NBA.
Don't know about that. No. Don't switch to sports. Don't switch to sports. I know about that from the Bad Boys, baby. Don't play with me.
Yeah, you know about it in the NBA, but in the NFL, you're still waiting.
Anyway, my man Jason Hayes, the filmmaker Jason Hayes, is in the building too. What's up, Jay? How you doing, sir? We back.
Hey, what up, fellas? Listen, I'm cracking up. I'm cracking up, laughing at Howie attacking Mo. You know, been happy for the Knicks because if the Lions win, Howie get a Lions helmet tattoo right here.
Hey! If the Lions make it to the NFC Championship, he get a tattoo crossing behind
right here.
We just did that a couple years ago. With Super Bowl, you're right. Hey, look, my whole face might get a tattoo. Right.
I just want to say this. Y'all been treating me like a wet food stamp with that text message. And say, I think somebody blocked me personally. I'm just gonna leave that right there. Had to be a Patriot fan or a Red Sox fan or something like that.
You're in the wrong threads, Mo.
You're wrong thread.
I'm always in the wrong something.
My man D Jones is in the building too. D Jones, what's up, man? How you doing? How's everything?
Good morning.
Hold on, we got playing theme music. I'm
in the future, fellas.
You smoking that stuff again? That would do it.
So you're already living another Patriots disappointing football season then.
Wow, we starting already?
In the future.
We starting already?
He already hurting.
We starting already?
Wow. We only 4 minutes in and it's slinging shots. We already slung two shots fired. It'll be only 4 minutes in. Wow. You know what?
We need to get something like a shot. You know how Funk Master Flex got to drop the bomb. We need something with shots fired or something. Sound effect.
Yeah. We have to add sound effects. All right, y'all ready to get the show started, man? Let's get ready to get this started, man. Let me put up Howie Bell. Man, I had to look to see how to do this. I ain't done this in so long. Howie Bell up here first. Howie. First things first, man. The first story up, and I don't know if you guys got a chance to hear about this, but I'm sure we all did because we're gonna review some stuff that we've missed that we haven't had a chance to talk about. The one thing up is let's talk about Tony Romo on leave from CBS Sports after his arrest in Wisconsin on a charge of drunk driving, and the charge of driving while intoxicated. What y'all thoughts about that, Howie Bell? He got busted. He got cold busted. He was drinking, driving. He got arrested. CBS, as soon as they found out, CBS put him on leave. And I think a lot of this has to do too with all of the layoffs that was happening under that umbrella. You know what I mean? That Paramount umbrella with, you know what I mean? I think all that has to do with that too. Because he probably would be back on board by now, but that's just my thought. What's your take on this, Howie Bell?
Oh man, I saw the video of Tony Romo. And he was walking like a centipede, brother. He was drunk. Yeah, I saw it. And he tried to talk his way out. He tried to talk his way out of it like he was on TV. Like, what do you mean? Like this? Come on, man. We know you drunk, bro. You know what I'm saying? You lit, Tony Romo. It was funny. It was comical the way he was trying to talk his way out of it. It was the funniest thing in the world. And he was like, "You mean like this? Like you want me to look this way and do this?" I was like, "Man, you drunk, bro." You know, but anyway, man, he got enough money to let that go, man. We got bigger fish to fry out here, man. That Tony Romo stuff ain't a story, man. That's over. Come on, Tony Romo.
So let me ask you, Mo. Mo, do you think Tony Romo should be hired this upcoming season because of his, being caught drunk?
I can see Tony Romo now. What you mean I've been drinking? Ain't nothing happening to me. What you mean I've been drinking? Hey, listen, you know what? I don't know if he should be hired or not, but I'm a fan of the Howie Bell School of Principle. Why are these dumbass athletes with all this money drinking and then decide the smartest thing to do is to get behind the wheel? You know what that means? That means they ain't the first time he did it. That's just the first time he got caught.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
100%. I agree with that one. D. Jones, where's
Oh,
your
let me put my glasses on.
Where's your thoughts at D. Jones with him, obviously being caught and on leave from CBS after drinking and driving?
Well, it wasn't bad as Mark Sanchez. Like Mark Sanchez was like coked up and jumped on a whole black man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I hate that even if he wasn't driving, but he was on video drunk, they would have these stations let you go for being at home drunk. So it really don't matter. He just got caught under intoxication. Remember when Paul Pierce was at the crib drinking with some girls?
Yeah.
He got let go.
Yeah, by ESPN.
So, yeah, it really don't matter what you do. If you get caught not being moral, I guess they're gonna let you go. I thank God for the humor meal because we all immoral. You know what I'm talking
about? Hey, we get Tony Romo a job. You hired Tony Romo, right, Frank?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Hey, D. Jones, that Paul Pierce was blowing too, though. He was smoking weed. He had
Paul Pierce was lit. He had 2 chicks with him.
Yeah, he was with the chicks there. Jay, filmmaker Jason Hayes. There's so many people that get arrested. Do you, from drinking and driving? Do you think that the crime now is too severe for the punishment? Like, what you know what I mean? Because a lot of people get drinking and driving. A lot of people right now. Where are you at with this?
First, I think that Tony should have switched to Spanish with their police officer and said, I don't understand. Other way. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Tony, out of curiosity, I pulled up how much CBS pays Tony Romo. He signed a 10-year, $180 million contract.
Yeah.
So he makes $18 million a year.
Yep.
And now I don't know, what Ubers and stuff cost right now, but I think he can afford one, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what makes, what he did kind of egregious. But listen, at the end of the day, we know they don't care about that. They don't care about him being drunk. You know why? Because the fans who tune in to hear his commentary don't care about him being drunk. So they're gonna suspend him, until about a week before NFL kickoff, and then he'll be back in the booth, and then people will be back on the other outrages, and life will go on.
Yeah,
that's what I think is gonna happen.
I think they're just doing it right now. Wait till the season gets ready to kick in, then they're gonna be hired. Howie Bell, we got to talk about the next thing, which I thought was another huge story. 5 games into last season, ownership of the Los Angeles Lakers franchise changed hands for the first time in nearly 5 decades. On October 30th, 2025, the NBA's Board of Governors approved the sale of the Buster's family controlling stake in the team at a record $10 billion valuation to then businessman LA Dodgers owner Mike Walter. So now you fast forward, and of course now Walter sold his interest to Lakers a couple of weeks ago to a venture capitalist named Josh Kushner and former Disney CEO Bob Iger for $12.5 billion valuation. All this happened within 1 calendar year. The Lakers switched hands, and I don't think that's ever happened in NBA history. What's your take at the Lakers being sold of the 17.5%? Even though it looked like Jeannie Buss and her family, that's their interest. Look like they're still kicking up against it. What's your take on this, Howie Bell?
I mean, didn't they sell this to the Trump family?
No, well,
Jared,
yeah. I mean, you can say like
Jared Kushner's brother.
Yeah. They're part of. They have a relationship with the Trump family. Yeah.
So now we got the Los Mega Lakers. Wow.
That explains the snow time. That explains the snow time lineup.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my God. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something, man. This is bad for the NBA, bro. This is bad for the NBA They are going to have to do something different. People are not going to like the Lakers once they connect all this together and realize this is a Trump team. It is not going to be good, bro. I'm going to be honest. This is bad for the legacy of the Lakers, for the, just the historic, aspect of the team and the NBA and the NBA itself. Bad, bad, bad. This is the wrong side of history for the Los Angeles Lakers, man. I don't know how they're going to fix this, but they better hurry up and do something quick.
I'm with that too. Mo, what's your take on the Los Angeles Lakers making history, being sold twice in one calendar year?
They went from 10 billion to 12 billion, right?
Yeah, they went.
He bought it for 10 billion.
Yeah, in less than a year.
Flipped it for 12 billion in less than a year, right? So he made 12.5. So he made 2.5 billion just sitting on it for a year. Yeah. And isn't Los Angeles a Republican town? Like, isn't that the most hardest?
No,
it's Democratic.
Heavily.
As a state,
California, period.
As blue as it gets.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? I wouldn't care if it's red, green, purple, or gold, and it is purple and gold. 2.5 billion is still 2.5 billion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't see where people gonna get upset about somebody making 2.5 billion. I mean, the Lakers are the Lakers.
Let me ask D Jones, where you at with this, D Jones? Because the Los Angeles Lakers did change their whole lineup. That's why everybody's calling them Snowtime Lakers. They did get rid of a lot of people, and they did be sold twice under the same calendar year. Yeah, well, in 12 months, not the same calendar year, but in 12 months, they sold twice. 2 times. So, what's your take on this, D Jones? Where you at with this?
So what I understand is the guy who bought it for 10 billion and just sold it for 12 billion is under federal investigation and had to hurry up and get rid of that asset because the feds is on his ass for like insurance, medical fraud or something crazy.
Wire fraud.
Right. And so he had to hurry up. Like, you know what? Like he took note. They called him on Monday. You need to get rid of some money or make some. Yes. Wasn't no conversations with nobody else. I got to get this out the way. So, yeah, it's Trump affiliated, but I think it's got something to do with the feds as well, is what I understand.
Well, yeah, it's a lot to it. Jay, you get the final word on this, Jay. What's your take?
D ran it all the way to 99 yards, and he started celebrating at the 1 yard line, and he dropped the ball before he broke the plane.
Right.
You are correct. He's under federal investigation, but he's under a federal investigation by the Trump FBI, by the Trump IRS. So when I first read the last name, I was like, okay. I first saw Kushner. I was like, wait a minute, is it Jared Kushner? And then I saw the name was different. I was like, wait a minute, man. So I looked up to see if this dude was related to him. And then when I read that it was his younger brother, my spidey senses started tingling. Because you talking about a guy who increased his wealth in one calendar year 254%. I just read that today. 254%. 254%.
I ain't got $200.
Trump has made more money in his first year and a half as president than he made his whole life.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, his whole life he's made that in a year and a half. Okay, so now you got a guy who just bought this team for $10 billion. And I don't think that it's a solvency thing. I think it's a thing, where Trump is so corrupt. And, we said this often that it's terrible that we got to question everything that he does because he's just that dirty. Yeah. So all of a sudden, this dude is being investigated. And then just by sheer coincidence, he ends up having to sell his team to the younger brother of his son-in-law. The whole thing just sounds crazy to me, man. And I think that's probably why Jeannie Buss is fighting, to kind of like block the sale in a way, because like you said, Frank, the Buss family still owns 17.5%. Her siblings want to sell because, hey, bread is bread to them. But Jeannie had that deal. We talked about this, where she would still be the governor and the controlling, managing partner, if you will, to make decisions about the team for the next 4 years. Well, I mean, now Iger and Kushner are talking about, yeah, she'll be that unless things change. So listen, bro. So now she's like, that ain't what we agreed to in the first sale, and this whole thing, I think, it's gonna blow up in a lot of people's faces.
Right, 100%. All right, let's move on. Howie, since we were on summer break, there was some big news. Two things happened while we were on summer break. But I think one of the biggest things was LeBron James ended up signing with the Los Angeles Lakers.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He started with Philly.
Sixers. I'm sorry. I'm thinking LeBron James with the Lakers. LeBron James signed with the Philadelphia 76ers from the Los Angeles Lakers. He ended up doing that after Jaylen Brown made his decision to go to the Philadelphia 76ers. What's your thought on LeBron James, signing with the 76ers, Jaylen Brown signing with the 76ers, the 76ers now looking like the powerhouse in the East? What's your thought on this, Howie Bell?
It looks good on paper, that's for damn sure. I thought he was going to go to Cleveland. I had said that several times on the show. I didn't think that he would go somewhere else to end his career. Obviously, I was wrong. So he obviously thinks that he can win a championship with them. If they stay healthy, I don't see why they can't. So it's just one of those situations, man, where LeBron kind of strikes again, kind of went to where he know, you know what I'm saying, where he can pop off. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the knocks on LeBron is that he switches a lot and goes and kind of ring chases. That's kind of the only black eye, you know what I'm saying, on his career. But here we are. It is what it is. Hey, man, Trump and them can buy the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is left off the table, at this point. So, hey, good luck to him. Good luck to the 76ers. I hope Joel Embiid stays healthy, and I hope they make a good run.
Well, during the summer break that we took, I think this was something that we talked about where LeBron James was going to sign, but I don't think any of us thought that he was going to go to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think anybody saw that coming. But I think the first catalyst of this mode was Jaylen Brown going, and I think that started everything for LeBron to even look at the Philadelphia 76ers. So now it's happened. Jaylen Brown's there, LeBron's there. What's your thought on the Sixers? Doing what they're gonna do. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think very soon too. What's your take on this, Mo?
I think the Sixers are going to be a good team in the East. I think they are. Are they going to win the championship this year? No, they're not. Too many teams have been together too long. I'm not even just talking about the Knicks, because the Pacers are going to be getting the boy back.
Tyrese.
Yeah, they're going to give him back. The Celtics, even though they made a few changes, most of their players have been there for a while. So these teams, a lot of teams in the East have been together longer than that. And if you look at the history of LeBron James switching teams, every team he went to didn't win the championship until his second year there. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're going to be a good team, but we're going to show everybody on ring night what they made of.
Okay. So that brings me to you, D. Jones. What's your thought at D. Jones on the Sixers basically changing up the way that the East looks? Because right now, nobody's picking the Pistons in the top 2 or 3. Everybody's picking, obviously the Sixers. Nobody's picking the Celtics.
Why'd you have to pick the Pistons out though? Like
I thought you were a Pistons fan. Everything.
That sound effect.
But the thing the reason why I'm bringing it up too is everything else is this, the Pistons didn't really lose much. You know what I mean? They lost.
Didn't gain nothing either.
Yeah, that's true. But I ain't lose much. Just tell me what your thought is on this happening. And
first of all, Mo, and everybody who keeps saying Indiana because they got lucky when they got to the championship. I still don't see the big thing about Indiana Pacers. Indiana's gonna be back. They was like the 4th seed when they got to the NBA Finals. I think didn't one of the Boston Celtics get hurt? Didn't he tear his Achilles? Didn't Jalen Brunson get hurt? And then they got there. Fine. Okay. Let's go to LeBron Ramon James Sr., okay? Me being one of the biggest fans of LeBron, okay?
Something happened over the summer.
Yeah, a lot happened, a lot of switches. I said, if we go through the text thread, I said I thought either Miami or Philly. I didn't see him going to Cleveland because I ain't see no team around him in Cleveland or whoever else teams they was talking about. Golden State didn't make sense.
The only one that say Philly though, DJ. I think I remember you saying Philly. You might have been the only one.
Yeah, he definitely because once they got Jaylen Brown, they was already contenders. Now, if I'm LeBron, I'm like, hey, what's the easier path to the finals? All I gotta do is beat the Knicks. I'm going to Philly. They stack, even if Joel Embiid only play 30 games. If them 4 is starting, you can put us at center, and you still gonna have a hard time. My only question was the number 1, 2, 3, and 4 option on that team because they got so many weapons, bro. Jaylen Brown's a beast. Maxi's a beast. VJ's getting better. LeBron is still LeBron, the second greatest player of all time. And if Embiid is healthy, if he go work out with LeBron this summer, watch out, bro.
But who's gonna facilitate? Who's gonna facilitate the ball?
LeBron,
The greatest facilitator in
James.
the history of the game.
LeBron
The
James.
best point
So
guard
LeBron's gonna be a point forward.
Yes,
It's
he will.
always been that, Mo. Do you watch games?
Yes,
Yeah,
he will.
dude. But I don't think he's gonna facilitate good enough for them to win.
Who else would take that job?
Hold on, y'all. Let Jay. You know, let's talk to Jay now. Jay, I've been saying I've been telling my boys ever since this trade happened. LeBron James would be a fool if he doesn't be the point forward. He's the slowest dude in their starting lineup right now, so he would be the point
Well,
forward.
you still got Embiid out there.
Well,
Right,
yeah, that's
yeah.
true.
He ain't
And
slower
Embiid
than
ain't gonna
Embiid.
run down the court. Embiid ain't even gonna run down the court right now with Jaylen Brown the way he is, way he runs in the break, and they're 2 point guards that are the best point guard backcourt in the league. Jay, talk to me about this, man. How you feel about LeBron James signing with the Sixers? Because
Hey, listen, man.
Hmm?
Listen. Usain Bolt ain't as fast as he used to be, but he'll smoke every goddamn body in Boston
Yeah, we will.
right now. Okay. Now, granted, LeBron is not what he used to be, but you gotta understand when you come down from what he was, you still better than most.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, I understand it, man. Like I told you guys, man, like I played like pretty high level basketball, and then like some gyms you would go to and you would look and you'd be like, man, them dudes can't play, man. I ain't going out there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no challenge out there. Or worse, I'm gonna go out there and get hurt.
Right.
So LeBron is on his probably his last contract, quite possibly. Why would he want to be in some horrible playing situation or ownership situation on his last like 2 or 3 years in the league? Like, I'm gonna go play, where it's gonna be fun to play, where dudes know how to play, high IQ guys, so the game can be fun. So I get the move to Philly, but also knowing Bron, he's like, ain't nobody never took 4 different NBA teams to a championship. So I think that's what's driving him right now to say, yeah, some dudes, 1, 2, 3 different teams or whatever, but there was never a key component on 4. And I think that's what he's going out to prove right now.
Robert Horry.
Yeah, but Robert Horry was like borderline bench player, bro.
Robert Horry.
Don't you disrespect Big Shot Horry like that?
How you gonna mess with Big Shot Bob, man?
This is my man, Big Shot, baby.
Big Shot Bob.
He was relevant on every single championship team he was on. He made the shots. I don't care if he sat on the bench.
Wait, he won the ring on what? He won the ring on Houston, the Lakers, the Spurs. That's it, right? 3.
No, we're missing one team. Let's White Chocolate it up. He missed one team.
How many rings did Horry got? Like 7?
7.
Yeah,
He got 7.
7. Yeah.
He was an impact on every single one.
Listen,
Lakers, Spurs.
I just pulled it up. In 244 career playoff games, Robert Horry is averaging a strong 7.9 points a game.
And they all came at the last 2 seconds.
He said,
A strong 7.9 points a
It
game.
was a 7-point shot.
It was all game winners.
No. Howie, I'm sorry. I said strong. I meant strong.
okay.
Strong.
Strong.
All right, here's another
7.9.
topic that happened, while we was on break, man. And I don't know if you all got a chance to hear this either, but the Clippers owner was cleared of the NBA of funneling money to Kawhi Leonard literally a couple of weeks, maybe, I would say about a good month and some change before NBA preseason started. Howie Bell, what's your take on this? Do you think this has something to do with it and everything else? Because Steve Ballmer got a lot of money, and
The most money.
yeah,
Listen,
and I will say this: the evidence looked like that he was about to get busted for all things that he had and everything else, but because the way it looked like that they funneled ways to pay Kawhi and Leonard, and the Lakers couldn't. That's why Kawhi supposedly picked the Clippers. He's still there in order to circumvent the salary cap. According to people, this isn't going anywhere. What's your take on this, Howie? What's your thoughts?
Listen, man, I told y'all Kawhi was stealing some kind of way. I'm tell y'all, man, my instinct was said he was a thief. Now, I'm going to tell you, he's a great basketball player, but he is so lackadaisical. He pick and choose when to play, when how he want to play, what to do, if I'm going to show up or not. Dog, this dude been getting paid. You know what I'm saying? And he been getting paid for a long time. I don't think this is new. You with the Clippers. I don't know what's going on with Kawhi and his inner workings with certain execs in the NBA field or whatever's going on in that circle. But dude been on some shit for a minute. That's all I'm gonna say. And now it's coming out. I told y'all he was a thief. And now I'm telling you, man, they're gonna connect this to something more egregious. Watch.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
I have to say, Howie, I 100% completely disagree with that statement because they want Steve Ballmer has a huge influence in the league. I just don't see it. I don't see it at all.
Keep watching. That's all I'm saying.
If they ain't catching now, they're not going to catch it. What's your take on this, Mo? Where your thoughts at about Steve Ballmer and his ownership team got cleared of funneling money to help pay him to be able to come to the Clippers? And I want to say this, Mo. He was supposed to go to the Lakers. It looked like the Lakers had him.
Right.
Something came out of clear blue sky where the Clippers snatched him up. I don't know what it was, but I think I have a great idea what it was. You know what I mean? What's your take of this, Mo?
I think Steve Ballmer went into whatever hearing that he had to go to or sat down, whatever he had to sit down with, and said these words. Who was the last owner of the Clippers? What did he do?
Mm-hmm.
And they all shook their head. They said, he's cleared. We ain't got to worry about nothing because they don't want that back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen. This is not, like I just said about the dude who got caught drunk driving. This ain't the first time it happened. It's just the first time somebody got caught. You know what I'm saying? Because these bright ideas will just come up overnight, just like that. You know what I mean? Listen, he got caught, but he ain't the only one doing it, just like the guys in the NBA with the gambling. They ain't the first ones to do it. They the first ones to get caught. Mm-hmm. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. That's it. That's all.
D. Jones, where are you at with this right now? Do you think that it'll come back to them, on them, or like how he feels, or do you think more along the lines of how I feel? I don't know how Jay feels yet. How I feel about it, this is over and dead with Steve Ballmer. What's your take on this, D. Jones?
Yeah, it's over. Next week, NFL players slap a woman, and we'll be talking about that. So that part of it,
slapped right now.
Yeah, it's over. But I started thinking about something. When I was like 12 or 13, I used to go hoop on 7 Mile all the time. And this one dude, he was like 25, and he would come with a 40-ounce, drink a brew, take his shirt off, play in just jeans, put up 30, and then steal our bikes. Like, I'll be back, and then he'd come back 3 days later. And I think that's who Kawhi is.
Kawhi's that dude?
It makes sense now. It makes sense. He'll put up 30 with blue jeans on and no shirt and take your bike. And I'll be back, and then we'll see him 3 days later. He'll bring your bike. Your bike back. Yeah. And he'll kick your ball off the court if you want to do it.
You know, they used to call them type of dudes. They used to call them type of dudes around my way. They used to call them hooters. You know what I mean? Like this dude's a hooter. You know,
I don't know. But he would hoop drinking a OE.
Yeah, that's that type of dude.
He didn't say hooper. He said hooters. Yeah. Hooters are guys who ain't got no money. They just take everything they can get their hands on because they grimy and grungy.
Oh no,
that's Kawhi. Don't that remind you of Kawhi?
Yeah, that's what they call him up here. I don't know what they call him now.
From my understanding, a hooter. From my understanding, a hooter is where you go see girls with big titties serve wings.
That's what I thought too.
Not in Boston.
In Detroit, that's what we call them.
No,
not in Boston. You a hooter in Boston?
Nah, this thing came out before the restaurant Hooters came out. This is what we.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it came
out. Al Bundy phrased the term Hooters.
Yeah, he did. So, Jay, talk to me. What's your take on this, Jay? Clippers owner clear the NBA funneling money to Kawhi Leonard. Do you agree that? Let me just ask you this, Jay. Do you think it did happen and Steve Ballmer's too powerful? Just tell me your thoughts, man, because that's what I think.
I'm getting static. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
A little static.
Yeah. Yes, we can.
All I hear is static.
Yeah.
Yo, I hear static too.
Yeah, I hear a lot of static now. All right, go out, come back in. I'll say this, Howie Bell. I think, without a shadow of a doubt, I think that these dudes have done it a lot of
No, I
times.
don't hear
You know what I mean?
nothing.
While we wait
Sure.
for Jay to come back, I think they've done it a lot of times. I think what also happened, this is just me. I think that Steve Ballmer and his team got messy and sloppy, and it came out like, you know what I mean? And they got caught. But at the end of the day, there's D. Jones. At the end of the day, you know, he's too powerful. You know, he's just too powerful. Steve Ballmer's too powerful. So I don't
know. Though. I agree, but it's been done before. I just think Kawhi. I don't know, man. It's just some fishy going on. Don't smell right. You know what I'm saying? None of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, at the least, it's some unethical stuff going on right here. It's something going on with this that don't make it right. But hey, who am I?
Yeah. What do we know? What do we know? All
Yeah,
right.
what the fuck do we know?
What do we know? All right, look like Jay's coming back. I'm gonna wait for give me 2 more seconds. 1001, 1002. Jay, you back? Let's see how you sound now. Go ahead, Jay. Yeah, Jay said it. Yeah, we're gonna figure out what Jay's going on with Jay's Wi-Fi real fast. We're gonna do that. All right, I'm looking at the time. I want to move on to the NFL because there's so much to talk about in the NFL. I didn't even finish talking about the stuff in the NBA yet, but this is, you know, the big thing that happened. And I said it on this show, Howie Bell. I said Aaron Donald is coming back to the Rams. I said he's coming back to the Rams. I don't care what nobody said. I said it on this show. I said he gonna wait till all this off-season, preseason workout stuff is gonna happen. And guess what happens? Aaron Donald has 2 workouts that we know of with the Rams. I think right now they even had more. I think Aaron Donald wants to wait till the preseason is done, the season get ready to kick off. And I think that's what he's getting ready to do. And I think Aaron Donald's going to make an announcement to come back to the Rams. Where are you at with this, Howie Bell? Especially if he does come back to the Rams with Myles Garrett. What's your thought on Aaron Donald coming back to work out, coming back to officially sign with the Rams?
I tell you what, man, it makes the Rams that much better. And you know, Matthew Stafford is like almost at his peak. Like he's peaked. He's there. They have a really strong chance of going back to the Super Bowl with it. I mean, the Rams do, honestly, man. And I just don't see why not. And the way that their defense, oh my God, now that Aaron Donald is coming back. Now let's see what kind of player he is. He may not be the same as he was, you know what I'm saying? But let's see. You know,
if he's just half the player with Myles Garrett, they still be the most dominant. If he's just half, you know what I mean? He ain't even got to be 100%. If he's 50%, they're gonna be the scary team. And you know what I mean?
I agree. I agree. Their defense will be incredible. I don't know if it's gonna be as good as Seattle. I don't know what you know what I'm saying, how they're gonna come back, you know what I'm saying? But I think that the Rams got a very strong chance of going to the Super Bowl.
All right, let me get Jay. Let me hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, Jay. So we can move on. I want to hear your thought about we're gonna jump back real fast to the Clippers owner cleared of the NBA funneling money to Kawhi Leonard. Get your thoughts on that. Then we're gonna jump back into this Aaron Donald situation.
Okay, very quickly. I wish that I remembered the day that we talked about this over the summer, and I told you guys what was gonna happen. There's gonna do some investigation. They would find no wrongdoing, and they were just going to go about their lives, right? Because, one, you can't prove necessarily what he did. That it was intentional. Try to prove that. But this dude is worth $148 billion. He's one of the 10 richest people on planet Earth, and you're going to try to sanction that guy? Come on, man. Nah, it was never going to go anywhere. But I think more than anything, and I believe it to be true, Kawhi ain't the only one, with that kind of deal.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Jay, I'll leave you with this. He's so rich, he could start a carbon copy of the NBA in the United States. He could do it himself probably rival the NBA. He could do that.
He's $148 billion dude.
He can bring back the ABA, huh?
Yeah, he could. He really could. Y'all could laugh. People could say whatever they want to say. Anything. He could bring back the ABA and put it in every single major city and be an owner of all those teams and put co-owners of all those teams and probably could ride. He could do it street ball. He could do it if he decided to. So that's why.
And those dudes are petty.
Yeah,
don't sleep. They're petty, man. He'll try to ruin them, and he got the money to do it.
And that's why I think they dropped, because he is that he would take that as a slight. He would be upset. All right, let's move this back on to the cop topic. Mo, you up? We were talking about literally Aaron Donald having back his workout and everything else with the Rams, Aaron Donald talking about this. Like I said, I predicted it wasn't a hard prediction to make. What's your take on Aaron Donald returning to the Rams? And when do you think he's going to do it, Mo? When do you think he's going to do it?
I think he's going to do it, like you say, probably soon. The preseason's over, maybe 1 or 2 games into the season, but this just makes me wonder, super teams in the NFL are different than super teams in other sports because it only takes a couple of weeks for other NFL teams to catch up to figure out what they're doing. I remember there was another super team. Where was they at? Oh, they was in New England. You know what I'm saying? And towards the end of their run, people started figuring out how to beat them. Now, are they going to be consistent from game 1 to games, to the last game of the season with the Rams? I think they're going to be a strong defense, but are other teams going to figure out how to stop them toward the end of the season? That's what I want to see.
Okay. All right. I don't know if you could do that, but on the front defensive line, something to think about. What's your thoughts on this, D. Jones? Aaron Donald signing with the Rams. He already had 2 workouts. It's not official yet, but where you at with this, D. Jones?
I just don't like all the shots taken at New England Patriots. We gave Jackson Dart CTE last season, okay? We're going to destroy 2 pussycats this season, okay? I'm tired of the shots. That's enough of the shots, okay? Okay.
Shots for
now,
everybody.
Aaron Donald, thank God. The only thing I can say about the Patriots, thank God we ain't in the NFC, okay? Because the Rams are about to they gonna do to the NFC with Wesley Pipes been doing his whole career, okay? They're running through the NFC, okay?
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford is and Matthew Stafford's good. He threw 30 touchdowns from the 1-yard line. Like, that's not impressive to me, okay? But he's still good. He gonna throw some interceptions. He's the key. If he don't turn the ball over like as much, then they'll make it. But if he is the key, though. If he good, they gonna make it. But if Aaron Donald come back, and like y'all said, if he have the player with Garrett, man, watch out, bro. Watch out. But stop taking shots at my Patriots, man.
Jay, where you at?
I'm buying a sound effect machine.
Yeah, Jay, where you at with this, man? With Aaron Donald, he officially had his 2nd workout with the Rams. Do you think he's coming back to the Rams? And what's your stance on and when?
Well, I think the only thing that we can guess about is like if he signs, when he's gonna do it. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you, if he signs, it will happen after training camp is over. Mm-hmm. Because no veteran wants to go through training camp. These 2 days it's 1,000 degrees in South Hell out there. He ain't trying to do that. So he'll keep doing his crazy workouts because he stays in shape. But gym shape and football shape are 2 different things. But I think that if he comes back, he'll come back after training camp is over. Probably, like maybe 2 or 3 preseason games left. To kind of work himself into shape or whatever. Practicing, against the guys 1-on-1, and they'll just kind of ease him into the process as the season goes along. But my money's on him coming back.
Yeah, my money is too. I think the only thing that can stop him is injuries. I think if he comes back too early and not in shape and everything, I think he can get injured. And
he never got hurt though. I mean, his workouts are crazy, Frank. Man, go to YouTube and pour them joints. Yeah, he be breaking professional athletes.
I've seen him. This dude is a monster. He is the
definition. How much he bench pressing now? Like some ridiculous.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know if y'all saw this or not, but last season. The Rams had a rookie who they were drafting for his position. They had a rookie, and they got into a bench press competition. I don't know if y'all got a chance to see that.
That's who they traded. That's who they traded.
Yeah, that's who they traded. And Aaron Donald out bench pressed this dude who is, Lord knows, he how many years younger than him. You know what I mean? And he's a good 15 years younger than him. He out bench pressed this dude. And was just talking about how much you talk about, man, you ain't as strong as I was just amazed. I was like, this dude is strong, and then there's some young buck coming. I was like, this is
strong, man.
Yeah, he's super strong.
I'm gonna send y'all my gym video.
That's that grown man strength. Just like how the Spurs had to realize it. It's grown man strength.
Yeah, it's a big difference with that.
D. Jones, he gonna send us his gym workouts.
I'm gonna send you. Let's see y'all my gym workout.
He be leaning against the wall drinking water.
I got a resistance band.
I believe you too. I believe you. All right, Howie Bell, let's keep moving, man. I don't know if you got a chance to see this, but I'm sure you did. Devin White signed with the Detroit. He signed with the Lions in part because he thinks they have what it takes to win it all. And in quote unquote, they've got all the attributes and they're doing all the right things. White has several connections to Detroit's coaching staff, sharing the same alma mater as Shepard and spending time in FC South in the Lions with Coach Dan Campbell. Huge signing for them, I think. What's your take on this, Howie Bell, about Devin White signing and talking about why he signed with Detroit? What's your take on that?
I love it. I love it, man. I like him. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he can do with the Lions. I love it. Anybody that wants to come to Detroit, I love it. I love you. Because a lot of people don't want to come to Detroit and play professional sports. You know, Kobe Bryant had a child. I just always hurt my feelings when I hear this. And Kobe Bryant had a chance to come to Detroit, and he says, "No way he's going to play for the Pistons." It just hurt my feelings every time I hear that. But nobody wants to come here that not really about that grit and grime or from the Midwest. So for him, man, he's a really good player. We need him, and he wants to come to Detroit. I love every single bit of it. Let's go Lions, because it's time, baby. We the only people that can stop Matthew Stafford too. We got you, Matthew. You love us too much. You soft. Matthew's soft for the Lions. And he gonna play too soft against us in the playoffs. We got you, man.
He had that ready. Mo, what's your take on Devin White signing with the Detroit Lions? And since you're not a Detroit Lion fan, you're looking at it from a different perspective. Do you think it will be a difference maker for the Detroit Lions?
I think it's a good signing, but does he really make a difference for them? Their defense is already pretty good. I think didn't they need more help on offense? They need to put help putting points on the board.
We needed our offensive line, just to clear up. I'm sorry, man, but our offensive line is a little shaky right now from last year. But our defense was the worst. We've been banged up for 2 seasons. That's why we've been losing like this, because our defense was bad. So we need it. So anyway,
go ahead, Mo. Finish your thought.
All right, thank you, Professor Lion. But
that's what I'm here for.
Does he move the needle a little bit? But you know, the NFC, we talking about this NFC right now, is stacked, baby. It's stacked. I mean, they got a lot of fighting to do uphill. So we're gonna see, because just like somebody said, man, with Aaron Donald and Garrett, they're gonna run through the NFC like Grant ran through Richmond.
That's one. It's definitely a take on that one. D Jones, what's your take on this signing that the Detroit Lions did, Devin White? Do you think it's going to be a difference maker for them to, make some noise in the NFC?
Yeah, I don't give a piss about Devin White or the Detroit Lions, okay? We going to see them in November, okay? And I hope he healthy. You know why? They need all the pass rushing help they can get, because one of their safeties is about his career over with. The other one injured. One of their DBs in prison. They can't stop nobody from throwing the ball. So they better sack everybody in the backfield. You hear me? They better go call TJ Watt, JJ Watt, and the Watt twins. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have a problem in the secondary. That's going to be their problem. Devin White was a great player 35 seasons ago. We going to see what he do this year.
All right. So let me ask Jay. Where you at with this, Jay? Is it going to be a difference maker? Detroit going to make some noise in the NFC? Just give me your thoughts looking at it from 2,000 feet.
I mean, it could be a good signing depending upon what he got left in the tank. Like he started off, way up there, won a Super Bowl, Pro Bowl player. But, I mean, like the last 3 or 4 seasons, mind you, he's only 28 years old. Mm-hmm. But, like the last, 3 or 4 seasons, he didn't perform for more NFL teams than a groupie. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, he left Tampa, he was with Philly, he was with the Texans, he was with the Raiders. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So now he just signed with Detroit. So, I mean, that's 4 teams in 2 years. So I don't know what he got left, man, but I would say I don't think he can make that big of an impact because nobody's keeping it.
All right, okay. I ain't mad at that thought process. Not mad at all. Howie Bell, there was another big signing in the NFL. I'm not sure if y'all got a chance to see this, but Keenan Allen signed with the Colts. I didn't see this coming at all. Keenan Allen has been balling for a long time. Great wide receiver. What's your take on Keenan Allen signing with the Colts, Howie Bell?
I'm not too big on who the Colts little system, their offense. I know who Keenan Allen is, you know what I'm saying? But
Good.
yeah, he is. He is good. I don't know what what he's gonna bring for them. I know they tried to do something last season, but it didn't really make too much noise. They tried, but I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do to be a difference maker. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta look more into what the Colts got going on offensively and see what happens.
Mo, Keenan Allen played 1 year or 2 years, I think, with the Bears. He was a difference maker for the Bears. He played most of his season with the Chargers. He was one of the leading wide receivers, top 5, top 10 wide receivers in the league all the time. He's always in that conversation. He's always in that conversation. He goes to the Indianapolis Colts, who are trying to do stuff on offense right now. What's your take on Colts signing Keenan Allen? And were you shocked to see that he went to the Colts? Because I'll just throw this out there, just in my opinion. I thought he was going to the Washington Commanders. You know what I mean? Because the Commanders really need, and they obviously have a great quarterback. They need a wide receiver. I thought he was going to go there. He didn't pick them at all. Could have been some stuff behind the scenes. Who knows? Could have been money. Who knows? What's your take on this, Mo? What's your thought?
What's his name again? The quarterback for the Indianapolis Giants.
The Indianapolis Giants.
Daniel Bum-ass Jones.
Yeah, Daniel Jones. Listen, they had a 1-2 punch with Daniel Jones and the running back. I can't remember his name in the beginning. Right now, in the beginning of the season, they were doing really, really good. We were talking about them for a few weeks. That's how I started to say, I'm a Daniel Jones fan. With Keenan Allen going there, now they got a 1-2 punch, so they don't just have to run the ball. They got the threat downfield. I didn't see it coming. But then again, I'm not mad at it. I can see what he was probably thinking. They just needed that one more piece to push them over the edge. He may feel like he's that one more piece. They didn't do bad at all last season. It ain't like they were nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. D. Jones, do you think it had to do with money with Keenan Allen? Because Keenan Allen got an offer for 8 and some change, 8.32 million.
It could be that he wanted to be the number 1 receiver because now I think he will be over there. And then you also they got like behind Jameer Bijan, they might have the 3rd best running back in the league behind Jameer and Bijan, and adding Keenan Allen because you got a D Jones back there. If he didn't get hurt, they was gonna win a division, and if he don't get hurt this year, they gonna win that weak ass division because it's the weakest division in football.
What division is that? What division is that?
It was that the AFC South they play in, maybe the worst division in football. So I got with adding Keenan Allen, who's gonna stop them? Nobody in that division. Nobody.
Yeah, they're gonna definitely be the top couple of seeds up in the AFC because of unless somebody gets hurt. Where are we at? Jay, filmmaker Jason Hayes. What's your take on this man with the Colts signing Keenan Allen? And where did you think he was going to go? Where you think it was going to happen? Are you surprised?
Man, listen. I thought that Keenan was going to the taco stand and call it a career. That's what I thought. I mean, because he like 34, 35 years old. I mean, use this over by then. But I'm going to piggyback, what D. Jones said. I'm going to read some names for you. Alec Pierce. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Josh Downs?
Yeah.
Josh Downs? Ashton Dulin?
No.
Nick Westbrook?
Never heard of any people.
Anthony Gould.
Never heard of these people.
Deion Burks.
Never heard of that person.
Well, those are the Colts wide receivers, not named Keenan Allen.
Those are the Colts wide
It was like they gotta give me some balls over there. Like, give me 2 more years out of this. So that's why he signed with the Colts. But also the running back is great, man. Jonathan Taylor, man. That boy liked that, man. And I guess D. Jones cataracts kicked in the playoffs, when that Houston Texans defense was beating the hell out the Patriots. And listen, let this sink in. The Texans quarterback threw 4 interceptions in 1 playoff game, and they still had a chance to win. Okay?
Yeah.
That's how good
What's
that
this got to do with the Patriots, though?
Who are they playing? JD?
Listen,
It don't matter.
If-
They still lost.
If
So
that QB throws one less interception in that game, you don't even have a Super Bowl last year, bro. It took 4 INTs for y'all to beat the Texans last year.
Man, where's that static at when we needed it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What does this topic got to do with the Patriots?
I'm
You
trying
know
to-
what? I'll answer for you, Jay. He's saying it because you said that the AFC South was the worst division in football. So he's referencing that.
Well,
and
I was capping, Howie. I was capping. I know what I was doing.
Okay. All right. Well, you cleared that up. All right.
All right, let me bring in
I know
White
the
Chocolate.
NFC South is the worst.
Yeah, White Chocolate to the building. White Chocolate, how you been? It's been a summer that we haven't seen you and everything else. What's your
I'm
take
good.
on
You got to shave.
You got to shave. He looks clean. Yeah, he look clean. Go ahead.
Yep.
You look-
I had to clean. I had to clean up today.
You like Stone
Mr.
Hot,
Clean, Mr.
Steve
Clean.
Austin. You like Stone lukewarm.
I'm warm, all right. It's hot in here. Trust me. Nice to see everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me say this: the Keenan Allen sign. It's a good move for them. Jay just rattled off all the Ocean State job lot bums they have on that
You
roster.
said Ocean State job lot.
All those bums on that roster. And let me say this: now that football season is back, and Tony Romo is no longer around, this should have been on his arrest card. Because now I don't have to listen to I don't know, Jim, anymore. I'm glad.
How you doing, Steve? What he say?
Hold up. There you go.
I don't know, Jim.
And if you look at the numbers, those numbers are from the Three Stooges. When the guy was in prison, 6 7/8.
Oh my God.
That should have been Tony Romo's thing when he was getting arrested.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Listen, I feel bad for him. He kind of boo-booed there, and I'm sorry to get off track a little bit, but I'm kind of glad he's taking a hiatus because I can't listen to that anymore. Anyway, Keenan Allen. Hey, listen, he caught 81 balls last year for 777 yards.
Still good, man.
At 34 years old. And he's an instant upgrade on that Colts roster. And it doesn't matter if any one of us are throwing to him or freaking Daniel Jones or freaking Mac Jones or Tom Jones or any other Jones. It doesn't matter. He's going to catch some balls. So it's a good move.
All right, so before we leave, because I wanted to save this last top before we leave, because to me it's huge. Yeah, and I know we don't follow baseball but like this too much. But Howie Bell, there's a St. Louis Cardinals outfielder who was a rookie. His name was Joshua Baez. He came up to plate not in the last 4 days. He came up to plate. He's a rookie.
That's crazy.
3 times he came up to plate. This dude hit 3 home runs. I wanted to mention it because this dude is literally right where I'm from. Like, he's from Dorchester, Massachusetts, in Boston. This kid, he had a really, really rocky life. I mean, like, coming in from Dorchester, his life is super rocky. His father passed away, but he was able to put in something, and in his first 3 batters, he made Major League Baseball history coming from Dorchester. And then he went to Snowden High School and everything else. I have people who I know who know him well. I'm so proud of this kid. I don't even know him. I'm just so proud of the things that he did. And he already is only been in Major League Baseball, maybe 4 games. And Howie, this dude is making history right now. He's still batting very, very well. I just wanted to mention that because Howie Bell, 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. What's your take on that, Howie Bell? What's your take? What's your thoughts?
3 home runs at his first 3 at-bats is amazing. That means that he's special and gifted and talented, and hey, man, he's a great baseball player, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a huge. And his Major League Baseball debut, yeah, that's that ain't been done since Bingo Long and the Traveling All Stars. Since the dude went up, just hit it, home run every time. It's been a long time.
I'll say this, Howie. I'll say this. They've made movies on people who've done a lot less. You know what I mean? They made a movie of the teacher who came back later in his career and he pitched 2 or 3 okay shutout innings.
The rookie.
Yeah. They made a movie on that. And it was, trial and tribulations on that. So I can only imagine the movie because this dude went through a whole lot worse than that to me. You know what I mean? That's just my take. Mo, what's your thought on this? Mo, you live well. I don't know if you live in Dorchester or you lived in Dorchester, but you know how it is in Dorchester, and in the company.
Yeah, I know how it is. And congratulations to the young man.
Yeah.
You know, Dorchester ain't nowhere to sneeze at. You know, it's hard to live when you got buildings 3 stacks, them triple stacking buildings over there, and it's wild over there over on Dart Ave, as people would say. But I'm gonna say this, he did it in the regular season. I'm not impressed. Let me see him do it in the World Series. I got a homeboy back in the 70s. He did it in the World Series. We ain't gonna say no names or the team, but y'all know who I'm talking about. They don't watch. They lose because they keep looking at the pinstripes.
Well,
Yeah, Candy.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know who he's talking about, D. Jones, because this ain't never happened before. So
Reggie Jackson 3 home runs in the World Series.
Not in the major league debut.
Not major league debut, bro. I said,
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I just had to shoot a shot. That's all. I just tried my shot. It didn't work.
Okay. I was wondering what you thought.
That's all. I just tried my shot. It didn't work. I rimmed out. Bing, bing.
Yeah, it rimmed out. D. Jones, what's your take on this, D. Jones?
Congratulations to that young man. It reminds me of from 1993 to 2006. I was all 7 Mile Detroit in basketball. And if you're gonna make a movie about anything, they should make a movie about.
You say all 7 Mile? All 7 Mile.
They should make
Just
a movie
7 Mile,
about.
you was all.
Yeah, all 7 Mile from 03 to 2006. And just the other night, I won 4 straight games in Uno. Do you know how hard it is in a house full of black people to win 4 straight games of Uno, bro?
They called you cheating. They called you cheated every
Now,
I
did cheat one game, but they never caught me. You know what I'm saying? I put the cards together, and you put them down together. You know what I'm saying?
I heard a comedian say the dark-skinned people at the family reunion play spades. The light-skinned people play Uno.
Hey, filmmaker Jason Hayes, what's your take on this, bro?
Hey, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. That is absolutely amazing. I mean, your first Major League Baseball game, your first 3 at bats, you homer 3 times back to back to back.
Yeah.
But listen, that's also terrible because it ain't nowhere to go from here but down.
Down.
This ain't losing your virginity to Beyonce.
Yeah.
It never happened again.
And now you see
Beyonce.
Jones.
Oh, damn.
That's a great analogy. You go to Beyonce and then everybody else, they can't compare to that. That's a great analogy.
Lose your virginity.
Yeah.
How you say lose your virginity, Beyonce? You marry Star Jones?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, to maintain that level of play, we know that baseball is a very unforgiving sport. So I just hope that the brother, can just be a solid career, moving on, and not have those expectations, not try to replicate it. Just roll with it, brother, man. Just try to stay as long as you can.
White Chocolate, you got the last word on this, bro.
I'm mad he's not on a Red Sox uniform since he's from Boston because he was leading the minors in home runs with 34. He's a thumper. Yeah. So I expect him to continue.
Say it again. He's a what? He's a what?
Thumper.
That's that New England accent. That's that New England accent, baby.
That's spelled THUMPA. Thumper. With an H at the end.
Yeah.
Anyway, Frank, incredible accomplishment.
Yeah, we have the we put the on our shit.
We don't listen. I'm not watching the Cardinals. I'm not a Cardinals fan, but good for him.
All right, so we got ready to roll up out of here. Before we roll up out of here, Howie, what is going on in your world? I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Talk to me about what's going on.
It's been a lot going on, man. It's been a great summer. I had a great show in New York, man. Y'all just missed it. Box Seats. We welcome Box Seats back when y'all come back to the Howie Bell and Friends in New York. We had a great show this past Saturday. I'm in Chicago this weekend. I just want to say this real fast, though. I was reading the comments, and I'm on my computer, so get a chance to look at the comments. I'm not going to say this idiot's name, but let me tell you what somebody left us 2 comments at 6:14. He said, "Look at these black asses gathered up in one place." And at 6:15, he said, "Who's that jackass with the specs on?" So, I mean, I just wanted to give a shout out to all the bigots and assholes out here in the world and say, fuck you, keep watching. Thank you.
Well, I don't know which one he was talking about because I'm wearing glasses. Mo's wearing glasses. Wearing glasses. Who he talking about? Jay wearing glasses. Who he talking about? I don't know.
They talking about all us black asses in the gathering in one place. It's hysterical. So if you look at the comments, man, that was just so. Shout out.
I got glasses too. Do I count?
I saw.
Yeah, I guess you count too. With all black asses in. I think he was talking about Jay.
I don't know. At the time we made that comment, Jay was talking. But
Howie, hey, bleep this out. Fuck you and Magic Johnson, dick.
Wow.
Thanks for giving me words, Jay. I appreciate that. Mo, what's your take on what's been going on in your world, bro? Mo, what's going on?
Let me see. I got this weekend. I got my sales going on at Serendipity Alamo out in the, hosting that at the Irish Culture Center in Stilton. I'm gonna be driving around soon. Any of you guys want to ride with me in my car again? Cause they all say I drive a little bit too fast. I don't know. And they did. They was how in the back seat talking about, we could be late for the show, Bo.
We fell out. I was rolling.
I was driving like a speed racer, baby.
And this, I want to put this out there. September 18th, Dedham Hotel. It's gonna be me hosting, featuring Duchess out of Rhode Island, and my man Howie Bell headlining. We're gonna be doing our thing out there. So y'all get ready for that. My man Howie Bell's coming to New England, baby, to do his thing. September 18th, we're gonna be kicking it.
Okay, let me see. Jay fell out. Jay fell out and D Jones fell out. So
and I just got doing a special guest appearance at the City Winery in Boston with T to the K Kirkland, baby, last week.
Okay.
Good job, man.
D Jones is here. D Jones, what's going on in your world? And how can we follow you? What's going on?
I can't hear you, Frank, but
Tell them what I
I'm
said,
gonna just
Steve.
leave you guys with this. Shout out to all the black. What do we call it on here?
Black asses.
Black asses that are gathered in one
They
place.
they can get some. You know what? Never mind. You guys have a good rest of the week. I'll probably see y'all on Thursday.
Okay. Jay, tell everybody out there what's going on in your world, bro.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Hey, out here, man, just got back from the A, doing my fatherly duties type stuff. You know how that goes. And, hey, man, writing and trying to get these checks, man, from these Ellisons and everybody else out here buying up these networks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. And where you at? White Chocolate, tell us what's going on in your world.
Listen, since we have a problem on box seats, I would like to offer a GoFundMe for the Wi-Fi for box seats so you guys can upgrade $10,000. If you'd like to donate, please go to www.mywifi-sucks.com.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Follow me and Frank on Boston Straight Shooters on Facebook and YouTube.
And I think that's everybody. Yeah, that's everybody. Okay, y'all. Box Seats is finally back. Tomorrow's show, we got a lot more stories to finish covering and everything else. But you know what? We're going to also talk more about the NFL season. There's a lot more preseason games that are kicking up. We're going to dive in heavy on the NFL. We're going to talk a little bit about the NBA, Major League Baseball, all the sports. We're going to talk about all that stuff because that's what we do. We'll be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock. This is what we do. This is how we do it, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all. Peace.
Hey, what you need, yeah?